everyone, welcome to Crochet Day by Day. My name is Nadej and I'm here to take you on my crochet adventures. Today is day one of Crochet Vlogmas and I thought I would kick it off with showing you everything that I made in November. Now there are a couple things that I completed and started. So not everything is finished, of course, but my first finished item here is this really beautiful cardigan. Now this is a design from TL Yarn Crafts, TL Yarn Crafts, and she has a video tutorial that I will put up for you guys and her blog post. So I basically just used the skein tones, what's the color, truffle, and I made this. I did add pockets and change the ribbing and put these like really large buttons, but I used the pattern, but I also kind of modified it to fit what I wanted to have out of the cardigan. You just roll up the sleeves, which is really nice. So there isn't a cuff here or anything. It's just a roll up, and that kind of keeps things nice in place. It is really pretty. It's really soft. It's bigger than I thought it would be, which I actually really like a lot because I just like to have that oversized, especially in the winter, cardigan. And I really enjoyed that. Again, I will always link everything down below for you all. So the yarn I use, the patterns, the blogs, the YouTube if it's available, I'll be sure to get all of that there for you as well. Next, I, on a whim, decided to make a blanket. I'm calling this my Fireside blanket. This used one of those large Caron cake anniversary cakes. I didn't get a ton of footage of me making this, but I did take a wonderful little photo shoot on a Saturday morning with this giant ball of yarn. It was so soft. This is really soft, and it had a really cool like pull tab in the middle, so you didn't have to like dig for the yarn. And one whole thing made this entire Fireside blanket. And I believe the colorway here is called Sticks and Stones, which how more fitting than that for a Fireside blanket. I had a lot of fun, and I made this in a weekend. It was so fast, so quick, and I definitely plan on making more. I ordered some more of the giant cakes here to make a blanket for a friend and just to have another one, because I can never have enough blankets. Eventually I may donate these to, you know, animal shelters and other shelters, just because I'm gonna have too many blankets at some point. And with that being said, I made another blanket, another Fireside blanket. This one is actually a kit through Lion Brand. This is called the Heritage Plaid blanket. It has some like nice fringe. Can you see that? And I changed the colors because I didn't really want to make the pink one that is shown. There's a video tutorial and everything. And so I got the kit, but I actually had way more yarn left over than I thought I would. And this was a little tricky because it uses like surface stitches to make this plaid, and then these other stitches across. So it was a challenge. This was new for me. I had a lot of fun with it, but it was kind of tedious. And I got over it like really quickly, but I had to finish it, and I am glad I did because it's really nice. It's more of a throw size blanket. It's not a huge blanket, which is fine. It's a Fireside blanket. You just want it to cover yourself up. So I made this, finished it up, and I think it's a really cool plaid design. And I think I'll probably try to make another one at some point with the same yarn, because maybe my tension was just a little off. I have a difficult time finding the right tension with certain projects when I first start off, so maybe that was my problem. But either way, I am glad that I finished this. I did my best with it. I don't know how to block a blanket really. I just don't have the space, I guess, so I did what I could to kind of block it so it wasn't like so tight and cinched up in this like these squares, because it kind of bubbles up. But that's okay. I I had a lot of fun with it. I definitely put it in timeout and put it away a lot because I was just like, this is tedious. I'm kind of over it. And went on from there. But outside of those blankets, I also made, just in like 2 days, I just was feeling it, and I decided to create my own like winter cardigan. And I just used this Charisma, I believe it's Loops and Threads, from Michaels. Yeah, it's from Michaels. I ordered some more because I ran out. Now, this is a complete cardigan. It's complete. I can wear it as is, and it's awesome. However, I still want those extras. I want a bottom plaid or plaid ribbing down here. And I also want pockets because I just feel like a cardigan should have pockets. Like with this one, the pattern doesn't have pockets, but I added my own because I just really wanted to have those pockets. So I really like this one. I made it up on my own. I did write it down so I can hopefully generate a pattern for you guys. And it was worked up so fast, probably because it's bulky yarn. And I did it in 2 days. It was really, really fun and cool, and I really enjoy this. Again, I can wear it like this, and I will wear it like this until that yarn comes in, since it is the holiday. I don't know when that's even going to make it here, but I'm gonna add to it. I'll wear it in the meantime, but I'm gonna add to it, which I feel like you can always do with crochet, especially with like blankets and with garments and things like that. I really like it. It's so soft. My fiance tried it on for me as I was sewing it together so I could see how it would look. It was kind of funny. He was my model for the completion of this cardigan. And then when I put it on, of course, it fit really exactly how I wanted it to. So there's that. And my last final make of November, if you haven't checked it out already, I'll link it for you below and in the cards. I made this advent calendar for December, a countdown to Christmas. Look at that. 24 mittens and stockings total. So 12 mittens, 12 stockings. And this was a lot of fun to make. I enjoyed this. I love advent calendars, and I haven't used them or had one for a long time, since I was a kid, and I even mentioned in that last video. Oh, and now that I mention it, let me go ahead and check for you for what today's advent is with the Jimmy Beans wool craft advent calendar. Now that we've checked that, let's go ahead and get into the things that I've started but haven't finished. So I saw this granny stitch cardigan on YouTube. It just popped up for me. So I decided to make one with the Pound of Love terracotta color. So this is kind of like a pink, and it's going to be oversized, but the 1 pound of love, which I think is like 1,071 or 1,060 yards, wasn't enough to complete the, it's one piece, the front and the back. So here's the back. These are our front. So it fits like this. And then I'll add arms and then some chunky ribbing. But I have to get that extra yarn, which is on its way. All those Black Friday deals came in handy for the end of November when trying to make a bunch of things like this and this other one and everything else that I'm trying to complete as well. So I started this. I'm actually really excited for it because I just like the way it looks, and I didn't know what to do with this yarn. So this is what I'm doing with it. And of course, when I complete it, I will be sure to let you guys know. Now, let me grab this. Well, I had every intention of making pillow covers for the month of November. However, I ran out of yarn, but I ordered more, and I have these pillow covers, and these really pretty, these are the Caron cakes, the spice cakes, I believe. These, so I had to order some more, and I really like the way that this looks. This is just an even moss stitch that I used. It's a bulky yarn, of course. I think I used a 9mm on this one, and I can show you guys when I get the rest of the yarn how I did this, so you can kind of get an idea of how to make that. It's gonna stretch out over the pillows, so I made them just a little bit smaller than the actual size of the pillow, so that'll be nice to have once that's completed. And it's still very like Christmassy, fall. And then I made this other one. This is using just a single modified crochet cluster, modified single crochet cluster in this color. I think it's called like Ginger Snap. But I really like it just because these can actually go into the new year, or I can make more. And I do plan on making, hopefully, some Christmas colored pillow covers. Christmas colored pillow covers. So it could get a little more festive. But if not, I will finish these up this month. Well, in December. Yeah, this month. And I'll have some new pillow covers to enjoy. And then I might not actually finish these. I was just kind of playing around, but I made this like houndstooth, and it's pretty cool. It's tedious. It's just the lemon peel stitch, and you change color every row to get this kind of look. This side looks better because you can kind of just get an idea, or I think it does. So I may or may not finish this. I don't know. I like it, but it's just kind of tedious, and I have other big plans, of course, before the year is up. So that said, here is one more pillow cover that I started. It's just going to be green, and it has these like fall color stripes, and I'm just using a back loop half double crochet to get that kind of sweater vibe, so it doesn't need to be huge because it's going to stretch a lot, like a lot. So this is definitely something I'll finish, but and it's kind of festive, I feel like. But I kind of also want to get those holiday pillow covers as well. So we'll see. It's all kind of up in the air as to what's going to happen with those pillow covers, because I still have the ones that I made originally. And the thing is, though, they're getting pretty worn and stretched out, so they're not really fitting on the pillows as well as they used to. So we'll see. We'll see. It's up in the air. We'll find out, because hopefully I'll be posting every single day of this month for Vlogmas. Well, not the month, sorry. Every single day until Christmas Day, possibly even on Christmas Day. So just a few things that I started. Oh, I have a few other things here too, but I'll show you this since it's right in front of me. I decided to start some more sweaters because I'm just really into making garments, and they work up pretty fast. So this yarn, do you remember this yarn? It is this neon yellow, and there's a neon yellow pattern that I found, and I'm making it. It looks rather large, but I feel like it's gonna fit around my bust, which is what is the most important thing to me. Yeah, so we'll see if this gets completed or not. I just wanted to start it. I was getting kind of like antsy to crochet something and wasn't sure exactly what. And then I'm going to start, you can't really, oh, I guess there might be good. Just started the ribbing on a cardigan that I want to eventually have. So we'll see about that also. All up in the air, but it's all a bunch of fun makes, a bunch of things that I've started, and I will complete and finish. I just have to like crochet every day. It makes me feel good and happy, and like I'm doing something with my hands to keep me busy, to keep my mind focused, because I do struggle with anxiety, so that helps me kind of bring it in. and not stress too much and like can kind of woosah. So, I guess one last thing here, things that I started but haven't completed. I'm making these mesh tops for a friend, and they're not completely finished because I need to just sew them together and complete them. They're right there. They're right there. And this is just going to be like 2 pieces. It's kind of hard to see mesh, but that's what I'm working on. Quite a lot, actually. I never really realized how much I've been working on until I've gotten here. You know what I mean? But with that being said, that is everything that I have done in November. That's fun. That's exciting. And I'm really excited to take you along with me through now until December 25th. It's going to be a lot of fun. Be patient with me. Videos will probably come out later in the day because I do work in the morning. I have a, you know, that thing they call a day job. And so I will be posting later on in the day for you guys. And I hope that you stick around for it. I hope that you're here to watch just things to get you in the mood for the holidays. I know I struggle with that. But this year, I'm really pumped and really excited. And again, I hope you come along with me. If you haven't yet, definitely subscribe. And you can ring that bell so you can get notified when new videos come out. And I do want to also, as always, thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate you so much. I really do. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know what you did in November and what your plans are for December. I love it when you guys comment and share your stories or just interact with me. It's so much fun. You guys make me feel so good. You make my day so wonderful. So I just want to thank you all very much for doing that. Don't forget to comment. I will reply to every single one of you. And I think that's it. I've talked quite enough here. So I hope you're having a really wonderful day today. If you're sticking around, I will see you next time.